Hello everyone, welcome to Super Lorcana World. Today we look at last week's YouTube comments. Last week was an extremely busy week for me because of Digimon, and because of that I only got 3 videos out. But that's okay, there is no shortage of good comments to go over, so I found 10 nice ones. We'll talk about them in today's video. If you guys want to leave a comment, please indeed do so, and I might cover it if it's a good one, you never know. Start here with Moose Cefe. Anyone investing in Lorcana will be disappointed. Buy it to play games, but if you're buying to invest, you'll crash a ton of bricks. This is one opinion. It will either go up or it will go down. This guy's on the opposite end of the spectrum. I'd like to know what his criteria is for thinking that it will go down in price. But, if he wants to share it, he's welcome to leave a comment. It is possible that it will go down. I'm not going to lie. Anything can go down. That's why I don't have a huge portion of it. I have some first set booster boxes. I have even less of the Disney 100 collector boxes. I don't have a lot invested in it to the point where if it does go belly up and the game rots and it goes to 0, then I'm not going to fall flat on my face. So, yeah, it's good to be aware that things could go down. Yeah, so there you go. We have Moogle7609. Before I get into the main comment, thanks for posting this regularly every week. I found it very valuable in making decisions and took your comment about opening boxes for singles. Gave me some cheap legendaries in each box to heart versus buying singles. Anyways, 4 dozen eggs or Podzol were only supposed to be distributed at Ravensburger official events between Rise of Floodborn's release and next week. The only event I heard of them being held during the period was PAX Unplugged. If that was the only event in North America where these were available, it makes sense that their price would be similar to Musketeer promos that were only distributed at one event. I'm not interested in paying for those myself, but I'm sure collectors would be. So, this is technically true. This whole thing, to my understanding, is true. And I'm very happy that someone actually took the time to comment a detailed analysis, because no one actually was until this video. So that's really nice. However, I do know that a lot of these promos do exist from this one event, because they were really, I guess, maybe easy isn't the right word to use, but they were pretty well available. So, I don't know. Like I said on the Market Watch, though, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe these will never really go down in price. And I thought it's okay, then that's fine. You know what? Better to be wrong about 2 or 3 cards than 20 or 30 cards, so to speak. But that's not a big deal. I think they're way more expensive than they should be. I still stand by that testament. But if you want them, you go get them. It is your money after all. Go for it. Citizen Flaba. If there are more enchanteds in the set, as people are predicting by the card numbering scheme, 1 location per color, would that positively, negatively, not at all affect the value of those enchanteds in set 3 and enchanteds in general, and the value of 1 box, especially if this is a one-off occurrence? Also, do you think this would affect the pull rate of enchanteds that people have pegged at 196 a pack? Thanks, this channel's Amazo. Edit, confirmed 4 additional locations, and it seems like a lot of people agree on the location enchanted suck. There are a slightly different perspective than the original art, which is already static and not as interesting as a character. The other 2 are 1 song, 1 item. Are location enchantments poised to be Pete tier? There's a lot here. There's a lot here. So let me just break this down. Yes, there are now more enchanteds in the 3rd set than the other 2 sets. That's fine. And more as in, there are more enchanteds in this set than set 2. And there are more enchanteds in this set than set 1. Okay. I have heard rumor. I cannot confirm until I confirm it, but I've heard rumor that they are increasing the enchanted pull rate in order to make up for the extra enchanteds in a set. Let's say in a perfect world, right? 196 packs has an enchanted rare in it. Okay. If it does not change, then obviously with 18 enchanteds as opposed to 12, the enchanteds will be worth slightly more, because they'll just be technically harder to get, because there's 18 instead of 12 with the same pull rates. If they do reduce the pull rate to say 1 in 3 boxes, well, then it'll eventually catch up and it'll be fine. So that's all that comment is. It just depends on if they do bump up the enchanted rate or not. Will they all be Pete tier? There will be enchanteds that will be stinkers in this game. And that will be the way it works every set. Set 1 had some Pete tier cards. It really did. Set 3 does. And it really will. And the next set will too. And the sets after that will indeed also have Pete tier enchanted rares. It's just the way it is. And I don't really have anything else to add to that. So I hope that helped you with that comment there. I am Lord Stark. Where are you getting the Mario 64 artwork from? Every day the collection grows. It's not going to grow anymore, though. I have 7. I found them at a card shop. I bought them. That's all I have, though. I need to be put in contact with the artist who made them, though, to see if I can get more made. But that's a project for another day. Robert Q6931. And the promos are expensive because the main driving financial force is the game's collectors. They need these cards to complete collectors, and most people underestimate just how many collectors there are. I will say that I know more collectors in Lorcana than Digimon, which is my main game. And what's startling with that number, I might not think it's a big deal, but Digimon's been out for 3 years almost. In 3 years. Yeah, shit, it's been 3 years. This game has been out for less than 3 years. And already has more collectors. Now, that's because of the Disney IP. There are a lot of collectors out there, and that could just be the way it is. This game could be a collector driving force. Possible. Brandon Hart 100. Great content. Just to add, with the Trove, you're comparing a known first print run item to one that isn't. It's not really apples to apples. When you care about the first print run or not isn't the point. There are others who do. A first print run booster box case, the first chapter is like 2-3K. So assuming a box by itself is 500-ish, yes, I realize it's probably a bit lower in comparison. At least the comparison is closer. You know what? I don't hate this comment. It is. They are not apples. They are not apples, and it's true. He's right. I don't have anything else to add to that. I was talking about this on a previous video. I know I was. So, like, I know. This is already something I've said. So it's nice to hear someone else say it. That's really cool. But yeah, it will matter because there's just less. A lot less Troves out there than people think there are. Yeah, I don't know if it's that. This is a yep, true comment. It's just like, will the sun rise? Is there water on the planet? Like, that's just, yeah. Jacob Henderson. You and Lorcana Goons are my go-to Lorcana guys. Thanks for the hard work. You're welcome. I'm glad that you find my work very nice to keep coming back to it. Six Face. Would you do a video going over how to tell fake cards? Having us a bit in the channel set, I'd love to know how to spot them. This guy says that you can find examples all over the Lorcana subreddit. I'm not great at it, but no, it has to do with the lower star oval, the bottom left by the artist's name. I would like this content too. Mario's a good guy to know guy that knows somebody that knows someone that knows a guy. I think he has maybe ties to the Mafia. Oh my god. No, I don't have Mafia ties. I don't have that. But, you know, I've thought about making a video about this. And I might. I'll think about it. I will think about making a video about this. I have to get a fake card first. But I'll think about it. I'll think about it, maybe. Okay, Tokyo. I appreciate these card breakdowns. Where do you play Lorcana? What state? And do you play Pixelborn? Would love to see your decks or any kind of gameplay, dude. Great content. Great job with this channel. Well, thank you. I'm in Canada. Ontario. That's where I play Lorcana. I barely have played Pixelborn because I don't have time. I don't have time to play Pixelborn. I really don't. But there's a reason I stopped doing deck profiles. It's because I stopped getting views. And gameplay won't get views on this channel. So I don't even go about it. My original plan, actually, was to stick this stuff on Patreon. But Lorcana, Ravensburg made a comment a while back saying you can't use our content for paid content. So, like, that plan fell down the toilet. Flushed down the drain. I might try something different where I do these combination videos where here's a deck list, here's a Pixelborn game. I might try to do that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. See if I want to do that or not. The last comment today goes to Cart Goal with Holy Broom. We're getting a lot of brooms. Still nowhere near as good as the very first broom, but like, it's a start. What do you guys think about today's video? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you later. Bye!